All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello, hello. My name is Miss Laura. Good afternoon. Can you say good afternoon? Good afternoon. Hello, and this is Mr. John. Everybody say hi, John. Hi. Awesome. So yes, we are from the Air Zoo. We are here to have an educational, fun, innovative, imagination-filled, science-filled show. Okay, you good for that? You think that'll be fun? Yes, and we're gonna need your help to make this possible. So, how many people have been to the Air Zoo? Raise your hand if you've been to the Air Zoo. Ooh, I see a lot of people. So, for those of you who have not been to the Air Zoo, then you may have wondered what the Air Zoo is. Well, I'm gonna tell you. It has the most fabulous, amazing, antique collection of air. Because it's the Air Zoo, right? It has a wonderful collection of air that you wouldn't believe. Is that the truth?
No.
So somebody tell me who's been to the Air Zoo. Tell me, what will we have seen at the Air Zoo? Tell me, what have you seen at the Air Zoo?
Rides.
Rides, yes, we have rides. What else do we have at the Air Zoo? Planes. Do we have a lot of planes? Yes. Absolutely. Let's do everything we have at the Air Zoo. Yes, sir. Simulators. Yes, so you can pretend like you're going for a ride on those planes. All right, so at the Air Zoo, we have a collection of airplanes all the way from one of the very first airplanes all the way up to the super turbojets SR-71 Blackbird, which is my ultimate favorite plane. But all of these aircraft have to always have air in order for them to work. Even though they're super cool and full of technology, if you didn't have air, we wouldn't have airplanes. So when I ask you a question, your response is going to be air. Okay, so let's practice this. If I want to fly a kite, I need a lot of air. If I'm going to fly a paper airplane, I need a lot of air. When I'm at a museum and the tour guide is talking on and on and on, he uses a lot of air. Okay? Air is wonderful. Is anybody breathing right now? Whew, I hope so. I hope we're all breathing right now, okay? So air is really important in order to get all these aircraft and even to get things up into space. If I'm an astronaut going to space, what do I take on my back? Air. Well, if I'm going to go to visit to Mars, like your program that's coming to your library this Saturday, they'll have to take a lot of air, right? Or they have to figure out a way to make their air to breathe. So today, that's what we're talking about, and we're going to do, our show is named Fizz, Boom, Soar. So, where's my Fizz, Boom, Soar students? Come on forward, please. Come on up. Bump, 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 bump. Let's clap it up for my volunteers. They're coming forward. I got two. Where's my third one? My third volunteer somewhere? Come on up, okay? So, Michigan, you're going to take Fizz, pick up the Fizz Zoom. You're going to pick up the Boom sign. And Spider-Man, you're going to pick up the Soar sign. You have two hands. And when I say your word, you're going to hold it up big over your heads, okay? So, let's practice. 1, 2, 3, Fizz! Boom! Soar! Let's try that again. Fizz! Boom! Soar! Faster! Fizz! Boom! Soar! Fizz! Boom! Soar! Fizz! Boom! Soar! Okay, surprise! There's a ball. All right, so Fizz, Boom, Soar today. So let's clap it up for my volunteers. Thank you so much. Okay, you can put the sign down and you can take one of these back with you. Thank you so much for your help. Awesome work. All right, so our first experiment today, thank you, Mr. Soar. So our first experiment today is something where we're going to get fizzy. We're going to do some chemistry. How many people like chemistry? How many people don't know what chemistry is? That's okay too. So chemistry is the use of elements and everything that is around you, your lunch, your breakfast, your table, your clothing, everything is made of elements, and we can put together these elements in different mixtures to make cool stuff. So today we have a problem. Many times in science we want to solve the problem. Okay? And our problem today is that I brought my friend Ellie the elephant. Okay? And Ellie the elephant, okay, everybody say hi, Ellie. Hi. Okay, so Ellie the elephant has a problem. Her problem is that she's always trying to brush her teeth like a good little elephant. How many of you brush your teeth? I hope all of you. Okay, several times a day is best. So Ellie the elephant wants to brush her teeth as much as possible, but unfortunately she's always running out of toothpaste. She does not have enough. So today we are going to solve that problem. We are going to make elephant toothpaste. Do you think we can do it?
Yeah!
Right, yes. All right, so John, help me. We're going to find 3 volunteers to come up and help us make elephant toothpaste here. Ellie! So you get 2 over there and I'll get 1 over here. Let's see. Would you like to come? Would you come with her for me, please? Come on up. Come on down. We'll pick you in a moment, okay? So have a seat. Good job. So come on over. All right. So you guys are going to be at this station. As you're arriving at your station, come on over and please put your goggles on. We want to be safe. So go ahead and put your goggles on right over your glasses so that you can be safe. Awesome. You're looking good. Oh, I need to put mine on too. I can't be the only one that's not safe. All right. Well, so okay. So we got to be safe here. And if we're going to do chemistry, that means that we have to start with something and we have to change it into something brand new. I can't see anything out of those things. Okay, so what we're going to start with, friends, is we have a cup of yeast. Okay, and if you want to pick up your cup of yeast, yeast is used if we're going to make bread rise or dough rise for pizza. Give that a big sniff. What do you think of it? Does that smell good? Not so much. Okay, so go ahead. We're going to take the water in the measuring cup. We're going to pour that right into your cup. We're just adding warm water. And I want you to take that stick and I want you to stir it up. Stir it up. Take that stick and stir it around. What we're doing is we're activating the yeast. We're turning them on. We're warming them up. And we're trying to figure out what will happen to the yeast. Did you know yeast are actually alive? They're a microorganism, and they let off a gas that helps things rise. Okay, that sounds like somebody I know. Okay, so another thing, ingredients to our elephant toothpaste is in our base. I have hydrogen peroxide, which helps people if they're going to bleach their hair. I don't think John or I bleach our hair too much, but maybe somebody else. Okay, it also has some dish soap inside, and it has pretty colors. Everybody say, ooh. Ooh. How's that stirring going? You got it all stirred up? We got a thumbs up? We're good? Okay. So give that a sniff again. Is that something that you want to put into your mouth? No, he says. You don't want to brush your teeth with that? No, not really. So let's see if we can make something that we could brush our teeth, or an elephant's teeth. So if she wants to hold the cup with the brown goo, and you're going to pick up the vase, and what we're going to do is we're going to set it into our tub. And we're going to start a chemical reaction happening in just a moment, okay? You can put the funnel on the top of it so that we make sure it all gets in there instead of onto your nice flip-flops. Good? Good? All right. You don't have a funnel. Oh, John, where's the funnel? Oh, you can use mine. I bet you he's a good pourer, so there you go. We'll practice, okay? I bet you can do good. So I'm going to have you guys count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when we get down to 1, you're going to pour your goo right into the top of the funnel, and we will try to see if we can create elephant toothpaste. So help us count down. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pour. And when they finish pouring, you can pull the funnel out. Go ahead and pour it all in there. Except for the stick. Oh! Here it comes. Woo! Nice! Look at that! Wow! That's pretty cool! Take a round of applause. So boys and girls, did we create something different than what we began with?
Yeah.
Yes, so we created something entirely new. So this is a chemical reaction that, my friends here, put your finger in it for a moment. Tell me, what temperature does it feel like? Is it hot or is it cold? What do you think? Hot or cold? It's warm. What do you think? It's warm, it is. So this is an exothermic reaction. It actually puts off heat as well as really cool bubbles. The hydrogen peroxide breaks into pieces. Hydrogen peroxide is actually H2O2, hydrogen and oxygen. And when we add that yeast to it, it cuts it apart and breaks those bonds and creates this super cool toothpaste. All right, so let's cough it up one more time. For my chemistry experts, you can take off your goggles. Take off your goggles, let's trade you here, right? Nice job. Thank you so much for your help. All right, awesome. So we have fizzed, right? Doing our chemical reaction. Now it's time for boom, good memory. All right, so Mr. John, take it away.
All right. Now, we already talked about some of the, let me turn my microphone a little more. We talked about some of the things we love at the Air Zoo, right? We have a lot of air, as Laura mentioned before, I believe.
And you say you like a lot of hot air? Is that what you said?
No, not you in particular. The Air Zoo as a whole, right? But we also have lots of airplanes, right? Everyone's seen an airplane before, right? We know what airplanes need. And Miss Laura told us, what do airplanes need to fly? Oh, she trained you guys very, very well, okay? Now, I'm gonna blow up this balloon here. What am I filling this balloon with, guys? Air, okay? Now, at the Air Zoo, like we said, all of our planes use air, and they travel very, very, very fast, right? So fast that they actually travel faster than the speed of sound. Now, Laura mentioned the Blackbird a little earlier, right? The fastest plane that has ever flown. It's still the fastest plane in the world, okay? And it actually travels, how fast do we think? 2,300 miles an hour. Is that fast, guys? That is really, really, really fast. And when something travels faster than the speed of sound, it makes a really large boom, okay? And that boom is called a sonic boom. And I actually am going to make a little bit of our own sonic boom right here. You may want to cover your ears, or you don't have to cover your ears. It is entirely up to you. Whoa, I scared one of the people in the front row a little bit at least, okay? So that air was traveling really, really fast, fast enough to create a little mini sonic boom. But we at the Air Zoo, we love doing things big, and we want to do things even bigger, okay? And that is why we brought with us, and you saw it a little earlier, we brought ourselves a cannon. But not just any cannon, it's a potato cannon, or a potato launcher, okay? Now, they don't let us bring potatoes anymore, because they're a little messy, and this place is really nice and clean, and I don't think we want to make it messy, do we, Laura? No, we're going to keep it. Yeah, we want to come back, right? So we want to make sure we get invited for our show on Saturday, right? Now, we brought instead with us a little mini tennis ball, okay? And you saw it fire earlier. When we fill up our potato cannon, we're going to fill it up with what, guys? Air, okay? And when we fill something up with air, we're going to measure it in pounds per square inch. Now, did you guys know that right now, you actually have 14.2 pounds per square inch on every inch of your body? But I can lift up my arms, you say, 14 pounds on every inch. Wouldn't that make your arms really, really heavy? Don't you think? Or is everyone here just really, really strong, maybe, okay? But we're used to it because we grew up on the earth, so we're used to the 14 pounds per square inch. But I think we're going to fill up our potato cannon with a little more than 14 pounds per square inch. What do you think we should do, Laura? How many pounds per square inch?
I'm thinking around 60 pounds per square inch.
Ooh, does that sound good, guys?
How many people weigh 60 pounds? 60 pounds out there? So it's like taking all of your weight and forcing it into my cannon.
We don't want to launch any of these guys out of a cannon, do we? No, so let's see how far, boys and girls, we can launch that tennis ball using 60 pounds per square inch of air pressure. what I should say. Yeah, I think so. Should we do a little countdown, guys?
Yeah.
I think we will. We're going to count down from 5. Then everyone ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Any baseball players could have got that, right? So that was pretty cool. But like I said, at the Air Zoo, we like to do everything super big. Do you think we should increase that pounds per square inch?
Yeah!
Yeah? Do you think we should increase the pounds per square inch? I think we should too. Oh, look at that. We have a special guest. How are you doing, Gonzo? Everyone knows Gonzo, right? Yeah. Everyone say, hello, Gonzo. Miss Piggy at home. But Gonzo and all of the Muppets, they love the Air Zoo. They all actually have memberships. They come in and see us all the time. And Gonzo actually loved this show so much that I think he snuck into the vehicle. I didn't invite him, did you?
No, I didn't invite him at all, but he just keeps popping in.
He
Because
does.
he always has had this dream that he wishes he could fly. Have you ever wished you could fly? Yeah! But my whole life he has wanted to be able to fly. Nobody can quite figure out what he is. And he hasn't been able to tell me. I think it's a national secret or something. Okay? So today, do you think that we can make his dream come true? Yeah! Make him fly into the wind! What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think we should try it?
I think we should try it too. Now, Gonzo's about to fly, but the things we see in the air most often are what, guys? Airplanes, okay, or birds, right? But airplanes, okay? And this is actually a model of a glider, and we're all familiar. How's it going over there, Laura? Oh, Gonzo. Okay, and we're all familiar with the parts of an airplane, right? Airplanes have wings, right?
Right.
Does Gonzo have wings? Not that I saw. He does have a cape, though, okay? So airplanes have wings, and that's the part of the airplane that gives them lift, okay? Using air, of course. Okay, but obviously airplanes have to have more than just wings to help them fly. Right? When they're on the ground, they have to use their landing gear. And like birds that fly in the air, airplanes also have tails. Okay? So airplanes and birds actually have a lot of similarities in terms of what they name their parts. Do we think I should fly this glider, maybe?
Yeah!
I don't know. I'm not the best flyer of this glider, but I will try it anyway. If it lands next to you guys, please just gently pick it up for me. All right. How's it going over there, Laura?
I think I made him fit. He's not real happy.
Is he? Well, he's the one who wanted to get shot out of the cannon, right?
Go ahead and fly.
So we'll fly our glider. Let's see how well I can fly my glider here, which has wings, and Gonzo, of course, does not. Oh, I think hopefully that doesn't happen to Gonzo and dive bombs into the ground. But what do we think? Are we ready to take it on?
I think so. How much air should I put
Yeah,
in
how?
this time? 100. There's a lot of air in there.
There is. I'm a little scared for Gonzo.
Yeah. Hope he likes his flight. Ready?
Are we ready, guys? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Laura, what happened to Gonzo? He's not still in there, is he? I'm a little scared right now. Gonzo?
He did chicken out, that big bird. He didn't want to go in there after all, so he's silly. So, good job, Gonzo.
Everyone give Gonzo a round of applause. Gonzo?
Speak. All right. So, we did some Soar! Can I fly like Anto didn't? No? I don't see any like things on the sky that can make me fly, but I need some helpers because what we're going to do is we are going to use something like rockets, okay? We use rockets in many different ways. Did you know they actually use a rocket to get astronauts to go to space? And this weekend on the 28th, they're going to be sending their next 3 astronauts up to the International Space Station. So on the 28th, you guys can watch on NASA TV and watch as they ride aboard a rocket all the way up into space, where they'll be traveling at 17,600 miles an hour, okay? Crazy fast. So my rockets aren't quite that good, sorry about that. But we are going to try to aim our rockets, pretending like we're going to aim it. We're going to go right through that hoop. So in a moment, I'm going to call up 6 people. 3 people are going to be rocketeers. They'll be using my rockets. And 3 people are the targets. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so you pick targets, Joe, and I'll pick rockets.
Who wants to hold a hula hoop? All right, how about you, young man? Sir? Why don't you come up here?
And 3 in the yellow shirt. Okay, so come on down. Yep.
Young lady, right there.
So come on over, rocketeers. I'll give you your rockets.
And 1 more. How about you, young lady?
Okay, so let me show you how these bad boys work.
And this is
You know how to use them? You're a rocket professional. All right, so rocketeers, come back here. We're going to kind of line up, pretending like this green line is where our toesies are going to go, okay? So you can scoot towards me. So the way we use it is 1 hand goes on the back, 1 hand goes on the front. And what is going to be filling this rocket that's going to make it fly across the room? Air. So we're going to compress the air. So you'll pull back on this cardboard part like this, but don't pull back too far. And then you're going to press it forward quickly, and it's going to fly through the air. Okay, so we'll do a trial run, and then we'll do the real one. You ready? All right, so rocketeers, are my targets ready? Ooh, you're ambitious. Do you think we can get that far? Let's see. Let's count them down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So what's your name? Hey, Amberlynn, thanks for coming up. Very good, gentlemen. You were so close. Let's see if we can get them into the target. You guys definitely had the distance right. Imagine you want to land on Mars. You actually want to hit the target. That's awesome. So let's see if we can hit the target, not the person. Ready? Let's try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Trade. Lady. No, it's fine. So we use compressed air in order to make it work for us to make the rocket fly through the air.
Speaking of air, which we've all been talking about a lot today, I'm going to need a couple of volunteers in a second, but I'm going to need volunteers who think they have really big lungs. Everyone take a big deep breath in and a big deep breath out. All right, I need someone who has really big lungs and lots of air capacity. Someone who thinks they actually have a bigger lung capacity and bigger lungs than me. That's as deep as I can go. Sorry, guys. All right. And then I'll need a couple other volunteers to help us because we are going to use these bags. Well, these are not just any normal bags. These are special bags. These are what we call Bernoulli bags, and they're named after a scientist who did a lot of awesome experiments a long time ago that taught us a lot about air. So I'm going to need someone to be on my team. Anyone want to join my team? I'm glad that you're all still holding your hands up. I was afraid they were all going to go down when I said that. Okay, how about you, young lady? You're going to be on my team, okay? Now I need someone. This is the person I'm going to need who has big lungs and is able to fill up the bags, okay? And if you've already volunteered, we'd ask you that you put your hands down so we don't call on anyone twice, okay? How about you, young man? What is your name? Max, okay? We're gonna see if he can fill this up to the maximum. Now, and then we need someone to partner up with Max, okay? Anyone, young man, you Max's friend?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, what we're gonna do is you, Max, we have one end of the bag that's open here. That's what you're gonna that's the end you're gonna use to try to fill up the bag. So I want you to stand right here, Max, okay? And what's your name, young man? Ben, you're gonna hold the other end of the bag, okay? So when I tell you, and now you, what was your name again? Elise, you're gonna hold the end of this bag for when I'm ready to fill it up, okay? Now Max, are you ready? You think you're gonna be able to fill it up faster than me? Are you sure? Maybe? All right, well why don't you go ahead, Max, try to fill this up. Really well. A lot better than I thought he was going to fill it up. Actually, have you done this before, Max? No? You're not pulling a fast one on me, are you? All right, keep going. I'm going to see if I can actually go faster than Max. Let's go. Is yours filled up, Max? Yeah? Go ahead, keep filling it up. Keep filling it up. Keep filling it up. Now grab the end. Oh wow, Max, you're probably the fastest kid I've ever seen fill up one of these bags. Usually they're struggling to fill it up, but I think Max may have a secret or two, okay? But before we continue, let me get you guys some lanyards. Let's give them a round of applause for helping me out here. Now, thank you very much. Max. Awesome job, buddy. Oh. Now, Max may have known the secret a little bit. He, when we fill up this Bernoulli bag, we're actually utilizing air pressure, okay? And what we're doing actually is we're creating a zone of low pressure at the entrance of the bag, okay? Because low pressure's best friend is high pressure, okay? Have you guys ever heard about air pressure before?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you watch the weather report and they talk about high and low pressure, okay? So low pressure is always followed by high pressure. High pressure follows low pressure around like a young sibling, okay? And so when we had the opening of the bag, we had this nice big opening. When I blew the air into it, I created a little tunnel of high-speed air, okay? And that created low pressure, and the high pressure was able to follow it. But I think...
And Jovis said it was a round opening, right?
It was a round opening. It was a nice curve, we could say.
Is that like the curve of an airplane wing, perhaps?
It may be like the curve of an airplane wing. What do you guys think? Yes, it is like the curve of an airplane wing. Because remember, the wings are the things that create the lift, and that has to do with air pressure also.
So John, I have something else that's going to involve a circle and round things in air. Do you think that we could show that to them?
I think we should show that to
All right, so
them.
come on over here. Let's make that happen.
Okay.
Woohoo! What we're going to be doing is we are going to be using a fog machine. That's what I plugged in over there. It's heating up a liquid. That liquid is turning into a gas. And we're going to fill that gas right into the back of our trusty garbage can, okay? So that trusty garbage can is going to fill up with that fog, and then we are going to see if we can shoot the fog all the way across the room. Do you think we can do that? I see. Does it look like it's getting cloudy? Like a cloudy day. Oh, it's getting pretty foggy, okay? And then we're going to need one more volunteer who's going to be a brave soul to get something shot off of their head. Let's see. Oh, I think right there in the green chairs. Come on down. He was so excited to get his something shot off of his head. That was great. Yay! Okay. So John, get ready for it. First he's going to, we're turning it around. We're going to first make smoke rings and see if we can shoot it the gas as it spreads out and the molecules get a bit farther and farther apart. So eventually, that cold air that was in there is going to dissipate and spread around the room, and it gives us a foggy look, okay? So this time, we're going to bring the fan all the way over to this side of the room, so this side of the audience can look, and then come on over with me, sir. Run, 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 run. Yes. All right, so now he's going to knock the cup off your head. You're going to come by me, right here. Yep, down on your knees, okay? And we're going to put the cup on your head, and we're going to see if we can knock it off. Okay?
I hope I have good aim, guys.
Yep, so let's see if you can be nice and still, see if we can make this happen. That was fast, you can't turn and look, it's not going to work. All right, go for it. A little lower. Oh, here it comes. Maybe we need to walk up closer to him. Go closer to him. Here it comes, closer, closer. Oh, it's dissipating. Yay! Okay, so air has the power to move things. Hey, come here. I'll give you a lander, sir. Since you were a good sport. Awesome work. You didn't die. That was the important part. That's awesome. And he's shooting you from behind. It's not fair. Woo! All right. Very good. So we Fizz, we Boom, we Soar. We got one more thing that we need to make fly. And it might be something that people are familiar with. I don't know. Has anybody seen this before? I think so. So we are going to try to make it fly. So who has not come up that think they can make this toilet paper fly over the blue yonder? What do you think? Let's see, I picked a boy last time, so let's bring him here on this side. Sorry, gentlemen. Ooh, my crap, I love that too. Come this way. What you need? Yeah, come on over this way. Okay, so what is this on the end of my stick? What do I got? Very good. Okay, so put both hands on the stick. So we have some toilet paper. What we'll do is we will put a little bit down so that we have a little bit of an advantage. I'm going to turn you so that your whole crowd can see you. You're going to do a fast-moving stream of air across that curved surface. Is that like the wing of an airplane? Yeah. Or a wing of a bird? Yes, it is. So she's going to blow as hard as she can right over that curve. Let's see if we can make it fly. Go. Oh, you're cheating. You went underneath it. Let's see if we can go above the curve. Yeah, let's hold it down a little bit shorter than you. There you go. Oh, I saw a wiggle. One more time. Oh, I saw a wiggle again. Hey, that was pretty good. All right, I have a lot more hot air, right? Because I'm a big person and I'm a teacher, so we have lots of air. But that's okay. So, do you think that we can make this fly even further? Yes. What could we do to it? John, do you have any ideas?
Since I have long, luscious hair, I brought my hair dryer with me. Do you think that would work?
Ooh, hair dryer. Do you think that would make it fly? Yeah.
Hair dryer may work, but
yeah, I think that's good.
I don't know. Laura may have something that could even beat the hair dryer. Yeah. I think we should find out, guys. What do you think? Yes?
Airplanes like to go big. We have big airplanes. Cold air. Try this. Brianna, would you come my direction? My cord is running out in a little bit. Awesome. So come towards me. And you don't want to shoot me. What we're going to do, put your back this way, facing your audience that way. Nice job. Okay, so I'm going to shoot it over, so you're going to hold this far out away from you. We're going to aim it towards your mom or dad, wherever they are. Where's your mom or dad? You're here for camp, right? Awesome. Let's point it towards your teachers that way, okay? So I'm going to shoot that fast-moving stream of air over that curved surface and make that toilet paper fly. Hold tight, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That was super impressive, my dear. Awesome job. So you want us to stay up here for a second? We're going to do one more job in a moment. So John, what about, can we use moving air to move something like a ball?
A ball is, it's not flat, is it?
Nope. What? Go
If I
ahead.
can hold on to it. It's round, right? Round like an airplane wing, maybe round. So maybe we're ready to do a little magic. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we can do a little magic. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
We're gonna make the ball levitate.
Woo!
Are you ready?
But I'm not a magician, John.
Not
I'm a
a magician?
scientist.
Well, maybe we'll use science to make it levitate.
Oh, I like that better.
I like that one better
Yeah.
too, right?
All right. So I'm going to put this on low, and we're going to see, as you'll see, have the fast stream of moving air, moving it right down the center, and he's going to place that round object in it. Ready? Here we go. What do you think? Should we do it on high?
To make it go as high as we can get it.
Okay, we have a big ceiling. Let's try it on high this time. Here we go. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Woo!
Now, we love all things that fly at the Air Zoo, and I actually brought a special friend who's going to fly in here for us. And it is called an ornithopter. I want everyone to say ornithopter. Everyone say ornithopter. We may have to work as a choir, guys. We've got a little work to do. But we're going to fly our ornithopter in here. And an ornithopter is anything that flaps its wings to fly, okay? An ornithopter could be a bird. It could be an insect. It could be a pterodactyl, okay? We don't have many of those anymore, though, do we? No, okay? So we're going to make this ornithopter fly. Oh, look who it is. We have another ornithopter in here. Hello, Mr. Owl. We weren't ready yet, ornithopter, okay? So we are going to get, and everyone saw that the wings do actually flap, okay? And this is a great space to do it in because is it nice and wide open in here? It is wide open in here, okay? And birds, they all love room to fly around, okay? Now this ornithopter, guys, I'm going to warn you, he has a little bit of a mind of his own. He's not the best at aiming, okay? And he does not very good at controlling his own flight. Because the only thing we have to control him, I think that's enough winding up, is his tail right here. Who thinks we should put the tail up? Raise your hand. Who thinks we should put it down? Who thinks we should put it in the middle? We're going to put it up, I think, because we want him to soar amongst the heavens. Is Owlie ready down there? All right, let's see if we can get our ornithopter to fly. Let's go. Should we see the ornithopter fly again, guys? Now, this ornithopter was doing a little acrobatics there, so I don't know if he was going for artistic expression there. And like I said, he is hard to control, so we're going to see where he lands. And guys, if he lands right next to you, please be nice to him and gently pick him up, okay? Are we ready? Okay, let's see our ornithopter fly once again. Should we do a countdown?
Yeah.
We should, I think. Is everybody ready in 3,
2, 1.
So thank you for being nice to our ornithopter.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering is, what do you think would stay in the air longest? A glider or an ornithopter? I think we should test the theory. What do you think? So who would like to come up and try the glider? Somebody who's a professional, expert, or not, either way. Okay. You want to do it? Just 2 minutes, Neil. Come on down. So he's going to challenge John. Right? Are you going to let somebody throw it? Yeah. All right, go for it. Okay. So come on down, what's your real name? Okay, Albert, you're going to be Mr. Glider, so go ahead and give it a test run, just because I know you want it. Go ahead and do it. Wow. That was cool. Okay? So you can either throw it super hard like that, or you can do it a little lighter and get it. We're going to go for longest air time. However you can try to successfully get it to fly in the air. It's up to you. Who do we got here?
Grady, right?
All right, Grady versus Albert. Who thinks that Albert will have the longest flight? Raise your hand. Give him a hand. Who thinks the longest? Okay. How many people think that the head-to-head contest. We lost a wing. I don't think he's going to do very well without a wing. Are you trying to go for a trick airplane? No. Okay, so let's try it.
Are we ready then, guys?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice job. All right. So did we answer our problem? Yes. And could it be different depending on how strongly you throw it? Yeah. Could it be different on what angle he throws the bird? Yes. And there's lots of variables. So you guys have been an awesome audience today. You heard us talk with lots of air. We really appreciate you guys coming out today. Remember, if you like our show, come visit the Air Show, the Air Zoo, anytime. We're educators there at the Air Zoo. Right now we have a new exhibit called Aliens and Androids. Iron Man is there, C-3PO, R2-D2, hands-on robotics experiences on top of everything else we have. We do have summer camps that we teach for the whole rest of August. Come and visit us, as well as we do birthday parties, special events, and anytime your family just needs something to do and not so hot outside. So thank you so much for having us, and we really appreciate the sponsors of your library, local library. Make sure you come on Saturday at 11. Is that when they're doing it? All right, awesome. So thank you guys.